Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power of double XI.
Positive Power 21.org, Internet radio.
You are listening to Jerry ROYCE Live Worldwide Podcast.
Hey, my name is Davis and I'm from Haiti, but I live in Dominican Republic. I'm here, Positive Power 21, Jerry ROYCE Live Worldwide.
That's right, you tell him. You tell him, little buddy, you're listening to Late Night. Late Night with Jerry ROYCE Live Worldwide and the beautiful KIMMIE Kim out of St. Louis. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Late Night. We hope you had a great weekend. I know so much stuff is in the news, man, every week. I told my dad he needs to stop looking at the Baltimore news, even though he doesn't live in Baltimore. He like watching the news out of Baltimore, in Baltimore. And I said, you got to leave that alone, man. It's, you know, you may not want to move back. We're trying to get him to move back. So anyway, I'm quite sure a lot of this stuff is happening in all the major cities and even some of the smaller ones. But anyway, we're not here to talk about bad news because this is Positive Power, WXI Christian Radio, Christian Media Studios, whatever you want to call us. And this is Late Night with Jerry ROYCE Live and KIMMIE Kim. And we're going to talk to KIMMIE Kim real quick before our guests come out. We got them coming out of Atlanta, and I believe we're trying to get them to connect from the UK as well as South Africa. What's up, KIMMIE Kim? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Jerry. How are you doing today?
I'm good, KIMMIE Kim. It's good to hear from you. All is well on our end. Did you have a great weekend?
I did. It's cold here. We have like maybe teens.
Y'all got snow?
We had a little snow on yesterday, but we have ice.
Oh, man. I hate that.
Cold weather. So it's like, really? Now, Saturday, we had 50 degrees weather.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, it decides to change up on me. I was man. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's that time of the year. Well, you know, we about to dip into February, and Mother Nature has been pretty kind to us. We just been seeing, you know, light rain here on the East Coast.
Yeah, you're sending your weather to us.
Yeah, and we're going to get some 40s and 50s this week, moving into the weekends. And I think it's going to dip a little bit on Saturday, but we kind of used to it now. But, yeah, we've been blessed.
I'm tired of cold weather. I can never get used to cold weather.
Believe me, I'll take this over walking on snow and ice because, you know, no matter what, I got to take the dog out, rain or shine. You know, we like the mailman. You know, we got to get out there. Yeah, exercise on us.
Yeah, that's true.
She doesn't care. And it's funny because our little pooch came from Georgia. And she loves the cold weather. I'll be putting double layers on her.
Really? She likes the cold weather?
Oh, she don't care for downpour rain much, but she will go out in it. But I got to carry her, though, because I put a raincoat on her. She just stiffens up. I got to carry her to a spot.
Oh, she got spoiled.
I know, man. She's a funny little character. That's how they roll. Their own world. This is their world. Yep. But
no, they do run it though.
yeah, she run the household. You know, they give that little cute look, and shoot, we fix her food in the air fryer, believe it or not, because she don't like it cold, so we got to put it in the air fryer. Yeah,
wow.
Because we don't want to microwave her food. You know, we don't know what's going on with the microwave these they still haven't found out why people are getting certain things like autism and cancer. Yes, I'm linking it all to the microwave. So that's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because nobody came out and said it yet, right? I'm just putting it out there. I mean, it's not no conspiracy or anything, but just think about it. Nobody's linked nothing to nothing yet. Mostly they just saying, now I'm hearing a lot of philosophers and science and mathematicians say something about they believe that a lot of the stuff that people are getting is because of stress. You know, the stress is just that the body just can't handle but so much, and people don't really take no downtime when they do. They sit in front of the TV and watch violence and stuff. So they, you know, it's like you got to really tune yourself out and just listen to that's what they say, that small voice, you know, and just give your body a chance to heal. And plus, people be up too late. They said you should be in bed by midnight so your brain could heal. You know, but
that's true though.
I know people don't do those things no more. They up all night, you know, streaming and playing video games. But we learn the hard way. But they said the body can heal itself. It's like everything is within us.
Oh, absolutely. I believe that.
I do too. Because believe it or not, lately, I have been, and I guess since December, maybe a little earlier, I've been reading some of these books, and I've been putting I haven't joined the classes because they do have workshops that really take you to another level. But I've been learning how to, dial down and like take my body all the way down to that, like your mind down to that subconscious level where you can just, with the help of frequencies, because there's different frequencies that you can use. And I could tell the difference because I went to my doctor and I was kind of concerned because my doggone glucometer was still showing high numbers, but of course when you do the blood work, it's something different. And she said, I am so proud of you. You're just keeping this thing going. And the last time I saw her, even though my numbers were good, I did have high cholesterol. She said she couldn't believe how I dipped. I went normal. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah. So, I haven't changed. During the Christmas holiday, you do bad with your diet. I was chocolate candy and, dessert tables and stuff. I was hitting them all, But of course, I was still in the gym. But I do a lot of peanuts too. I love different type of nuts, especially peanuts in the raw shell in the shell. And she said she think that helped my cholesterol. That's what she really believes because there's a lot of studies going on peanuts lately. And
really?
Yeah, I consume a lot.
What kind of study?
Well, it goes all the way back to George Washington Carver. It goes that far back, yeah. But anyway, Dr. Oz had done something on it, and it's a couple other doctors on YouTube who got a great deal of content about peanuts. So that's what I snack on before I go to bed because I like watching them late night series, streaming on Netflix and Hulu. And
wow.
Yeah, so that's like my snack of my choice, my poison, whatever. So anyway, she said she couldn't believe how the numbers just went like the normal, just because it was pretty bad, I think, in September. But everything else was good. She was just concerned about the cholesterol. And I was doing a lot of coffee cake muffins from Dunkin' Donuts too. That's like my favorite. I just love grabbing that top off of that thing because it's so crunchy and crispy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was doing like 3 of them a week. So I was kind of scared. But she was like smiling and stuff. Like, ooh. And that was my endocrinologist. She knows all about everything that deals with the human body. And I was drinking the water. She did tell me to do at least 3 bottles of water a day. So she was happy about that.
How many do you do?
I do 3 a day, but not counting. When I go to the gym, I fill up with the Gatorade with a mixture of water. So I do a lot of water, yeah. And I go to the gym like 4 days a week.
Good.
Yep. So 4
days a week. You still at the gym? Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's my report, my health report from Jerry Royce Live, and I hope I encourage people. That's right, y'all. I used to be 230. Now I'm like lean and mean at 190 because I was like 187. So she wasn't concerned about the weight enough because all the other numbers were in good shape. So I just gotta. I know I'm gonna do better because I don't snack that much when it starts getting away from once we get to the Super Bowl. After that, I don't do a lot of snacking,
Same here. Like in February, I'm doing no meat.
All right, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do no red meat, and I don't do turkey or chicken. So basically, I do a seafood diet and a lot of. I do a lot of
seafood.
Yeah, I do a lot of seafood. I do a lot of beans. Like I do. They got this vegetarian chili bean soup that's really, really good that you can get at Nolly Fresh. And I do a lot of what's that thing called stir fry. I go to Nolly Fresh. They do a really good job with brown rice and a whole bunch of different raw vegetables and stuff that they cook in that little I forgot that stir fry thing skillet. So I do a lot of that. It's expensive. And believe me, it's not cheap being on these kind of diets. But even though food has gone up anyway, I don't care. You can't even go to McDonald's and get away with what's that, like $11 to get a full meal? Yeah, everything coming together. Inflation just brought everything at an even playing field. I think it's actually cheaper to eat out, to be honest with you. Well, anyway, Kim, that's my journey so far. But look, we got a great guest tonight. Last time I had this guy on the show, Mr. Collione Suave, he was on with Skeet. You know, Skeet Jones, you guys follow Skeet. You know, he airs on cable television in New York and North Carolina and Atlanta. He had a little podcast going on, and you know, we had him entertaining some of these Christian hip hop rappers and stuff. You know, with the little kids and stuff. And that was a big hit. But anyway, he's back to talk about his new project. He has 2 individuals on this project. One of them is coming out of the UK, and the other one's out of South Africa. So I know it's probably pretty late there, because I think they're like 6 hours ahead of us in South Africa. Because I actually work with a studio out there to help us with our music, and a lot of times I have to get up early to talk to him. So anyway, let's talk to. You ready to talk to Suave? Let's talk to him. What's up, man?
Yeah,
going on? Welcome to Late Night. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, what's going on? It's good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah,
it's been a while. How you doing?
It's been a while. It's been a while, man. Yeah.
Suave. Okay.
Yeah. He's the man.
Suave, y'all. Just Suave. He make it sound extra. You know what I'm saying?
Suave. No, you know, back in those days, people used to have those interesting names.
Yeah,
Suave
right.
was one of them.
Yep, it was, man. The 80s.
But it's okay. It's a good name. It's a good name.
Look, Kim.
You know, I just kept it on. God said, don't change it. So
That's right. Don't your brother get it?
A lot of been a blessing to some folks.
That's right. Didn't your brother give you that name? Didn't you tell me that?
He did. He did. I did tell you that. He gave it to me when I was in middle school. I was like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah. So your brother, he must be an 80s. When was your brother born? Like in the 70s?
Yeah, he was. He was like 76.
Yeah, see, back then, people had cool nicknames, man. That's why all those DJs, like you guys look at the DJs that like LL Cool J and all those guys up there, Heavy D, they had cool nicknames. Now, the guys now, everybody's called Little Baby or Little Thug or something. They ain't no cool name. They ain't nothing cool about them names. It's like you heading the wrong way.
They made it simple now. Yeah. Everybody's a little somebody. Right? It's a lot of little. That's for sure.
Yeah, you too old to be little Wayne.
Oh,
you know?
Is there an age limit?
You can't be. Well, I mean, if you're not planning on growing, I guess you can have people.
I'm just saying.
Look, Suave, look. If you're not planning on growing past 5, 6, I guess you can be little man forever. Because I had an uncle named Little Man. He's still short. He's like probably 70 now. Yep. Well, anyway.
Yeah, it sticks with you, Doc.
Man.
You won't go nowhere.
That's right. Don't be little nothing. All right, look. Let me see if I can get your peoples on, man. I think this. I'm not sure if this is them, but let's see if it is.
Yeah, they should be on. They told me it was on, man.
All right.
It's very exciting.
All right.
You stayed up real late for us, man.
All right, you guys on? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're here.
There we go.
I'm here.
All right, cool.
Oh, I like that. I love your accent.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna be standing. I'm the engineer, so I'm gonna be just standing by, and you guys need me, I'm right here, man.
Well, I just thank you once again for giving me this opportunity to have a moment with Suave and your group, and I thank you so much for this opportunity. And Jerry, thank you once again for allowing me to be on your wonderful podcast and part of the family. But before we begin, can you tell the listeners who is Suave and Company? I see there's others like KD and okay.
Yeah, so my name is Suave Colione. I'm a Christian hip hop artist, Atlanta based.
Atlanta, okay.
Gotta love the Lord, and I was blessed. I was blessed to actually I went to London last year. I've been doing hip hop for a while. God gave me a revelation to go to London, and I made family out of honestly almost a thin air. She could tell you. So DJ Shunz actually was my DJ for the event, but she became a lot more than that, and that was actually even before we met in person. So she helped me dramatically meet with different people and create different relationships, and God did the rest. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. So. The gentleman, KD Summerz, is an incredible producer. I really just, it's a blessing to work with him. He has a talent, honestly, when it comes to producing. I haven't seen nothing like this. He's a young man, but you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it in the spirit. You wouldn't know it in his confidence and his craft. And DJ Shunz is a well-renowned name. She's going to be real modest and act like I'm making this up. That's how she do things, but she is. she's incredible. She's incredible, not just on the DJ booth. I mean, I think that's where it may have started, but she's an incredible executive producer. Like, she has an ear for music and arranging music. That's something, again, that's very unique to her being younger to me as well. I see it as young. Yeah, so that's the squad you see. So we're not a group or anything like that. We did a project. We came together with it. They're all stars in their own rights in their other areas, and God gave me a project called Global. And the way he gave it to me was will be a compilation to be able to kind of showcase some of the greatest talents, independent. I was blessed to know, but the talents that he was allowing me to meet weren't just good. They was great. In some places, they don't get a chance to be known across the board yet. The same thing with me. And it was a blessing for us to work together because we allowed our individual fan bases to become known to us. Like, they become keen to my particular music and theirs. And they know I get passionate when I'm speaking, so cut me off at any time, y'all. But I just want to make sure you're clear. Like, it's not a group, but we are working together with this project. So we're executive producing the project. KD and Shunz, they did a lot of producing and co-producing and a lot of the music. Shunz has been very influential in terms of the arrangement and just getting the sound where it needed to be. And the first project that came out so far is the release of our single that will be out this Friday, which is called Extraordinary. Okay. And, that's just a little quick introduction.
Wow. I love your passion, my brother. So by all means, please don't ever – I love the fact that you love what you're doing because, unfortunately, you do tend to find people who are just doing it for the sake – just to, get their name out. And then for you to reference someone else, that shows that you have so much humility and you appreciate the work. And I love that. I love to hear good news. We hear enough bad news, and I just love music. So Extraordinary is the name of your project. What made you come up with that name? I love it.
Well, it was a collaborative effort. So let me go ahead and let you know. KD was the KD and Shunz. They really came with this production that was outrageous. And honestly, DJ Shunz gave me the track before I even met KD. We was discussing some things while I was in London, and she sent me a few beats because we was trying to get into some ideas. It was before God gave me actually the totality of what the project would be. Initially, we was thinking more of a mixtape type of thing. Just we all meshed well, the artist, the DJ, everybody, we meshed very well. We created like a real family mindset with what we was doing there. And so we was like, let's put out some music together. And that was one of the beats we got. And it just, at the time when I heard the beat, the first thing that came to my head was a leave Extraordinary because I felt like we was almost superheroes in our own right. I just felt like we had like a substantial presence in God. I really believe in a confidence in God. I don't have a confidence in myself like that. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I rap. That's great. I've been doing it a long time. Hip-hop, how competitive that could be. That's all good, right? And I've been doing that forever. But that pales in comparison to the quality of understanding I got from God about what I can be, about the things that can be achieved through him, through me, through, for him using me to be achieving them. And so that's how it came out. And then so I was like, KD, what you think? And I was like, yo, I'd be amazing to have you on the chorus. And then his mind went somewhere else with my idea, with initial thoughts. He really constructed something really, really beautiful, as you hear in the chorus. And just in the way he sees this particular thing in his verse. And KD, Shunz, y'all talk, man. I'm sorry. You know how I be, man.
I just love the fact, I love your enthusiasm. I just love it. I love how excited you are about music because I love music. I love good music. And to share this platform with your DJ is amazing. But I like the fact that you say that he is more than just a DJ. So, yeah. Come on, KD, what you got?
Yeah. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the project is really, it's really amazing because it's like us coming together with like different, ideas, different vibes, but then all coming together to talk about one thing. So it's really amazing. And we've been working together. We're more like family, like, the way we work together, so which made things even much, put the project together more, and just grateful to God for that. So yeah, extraordinary. For me, extraordinary just like means that for, like when Suave like told me about the project, I knew straight away. Like I was like, okay, God, what should I rap about here? But then, like, God told me, like, sometimes you might think you're just ordinary, just rapping, but He knows us from the beginning. He knows us from the moment we were born. So, like, He knows that we're extraordinary. It's just like a reminder for me sometimes. Like, sometimes we forget who we are in God, but then that's what He says about it. Yeah.
I like that.
So, yeah.
So, I love music, right? So I want to know, who are some of your favorite DJs that you tend to mimic or you have admire over your career? You know how sometimes
DJ would be DJ Shunz. I mean, to interrupt you, KD's a producer, MC, singer extraordinaire. DJ Shunz is the DJ. So I just want to make sure we cover.
Oh, okay.
So
KD is not okay.
A real sniff on this board. So she's being very it's very early in the morning for them too. But she's being a little, DJ Shunz, what no time was. Cause I know I'm blown away at your skill set, period. Every time I see you on lives, anything, and seeing you in person is crazy. So, yeah, she that good. Yeah. I just want to put that out there first.
So there's a KD and a KB. Okay, I get it now. Okay. You have something?
I think I don't really have, like, a DJ that I kind of mimic or, like, admire, like, the way how I just came into DJing, it was so, like, extraordinary, no pun intended. Like, I was just messing around. I didn't really take it seriously.
Really? How did you just mess around with some as they say, some platforms and some records? Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Well, you know what? That's how Pepper started, so it's possible. So,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. But it's led me on an extraordinary journey. Like Suave said, we met in London last year. It's allowed me to meet people all over the world, travel to different countries, DJ in front of different crowds, meet different people. Like, so it's been incredible. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So who are some of your favorite like beats and artists that you tend to look after, when, like in my profession, I look at someone that I may want to, model after. Who do you try, or do you just, like their style and you try to develop your own model? Do you have a particular favorite?
I think when it comes to DJing, with more so producing, I would say it would be DJ Khaled, because he's done the crossover where starting off like behind the scenes, starting off small, starting off producing, not really being known, which is kind of like my story. But then now he's literally like out there. Everybody knows who he is. Everyone knows what he does. He doesn't actually have to sing or do anything on a track, but like what he does for the track is actually incredible. So like that is my premise. Like, you may not hear me on the record, but you hear me on the record. Like, you hear my influence, you hear my ear, you hear my sound. So it's like, you may not hear my voice, but everything that I am, I encompass in the record in some way or another, in the way that I arrange it, basically.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'd say probably Khaled. But, yeah, I don't really look to anyone. I just literally do my own thing. I try to not focus on other people or what they're doing too much, because I feel like when I do that, it throws me off. So I'm trying to just be authentically me, basically. Just be myself. Like, I'm not trying to be anybody. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
Wow, that's amazing, because you're female, and, sometimes they don't take us seriously. Do you find that in some of the DJing that you have done? Do they take you seriously? Because I know you dope. You have to be dope for him to, give you so much clout. If you're whack, you whack, but if you're good, you stand out. So, what is it like being a woman as a DJ?
I feel like if people don't take me seriously, I'm not really aware of it. Like, it's not blatant to me. But I think, like, when you do what you're doing and you do it well, it's, like, undeniable. No one can even say you're not good at what you do. Like, when you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. If you're incredible, you're incredible. So that's my stance. Like, I always go out to do my best and be my best. Like, even in production or music that I make, I always try to make something that's not ordinary, like something that is literally extraordinary. So it's not a coincidence us having this song. Like, it encompasses who we are. Everything we do, we try to do to another level. If you listen to our music, it's unique, like, it's different, and you can tell that. It's made incredibly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
And so when it comes to you guys collaborating, what's the chemistry like? Because he talks about you, you talk about him, and then the producer. I mean, what is it like at the studio? Is it like a family? You guys just stay all night and do it? It's not work to you? What is it like?
Definitely not work.
We do everything. Yeah, we do everything virtually. So
everything virtually. Wow.
So
we're all in our own countries.
Like, they're in their own country. Yeah, like, it's not.
Wow.
Like literally, me and KD been talking, kicking it, playing, living, being for a while. Like, I've never seen KD in person. But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Like, it's a statement that was said. My apostle said it during the pandemic, and it stuck to my rib because I think it was maybe the first time I heard that said that way. He said, "There's no distance in the spirit." You know what I mean? And when it's a God thing, it's not going to be governed necessarily because we're in the same space at the same time. It's crazy to say that, but how real it is almost like they're there without being there to me. In my writing process, as I go in these different things, even if I have other, because the album is going to have artists from some other places. So there's other artists that's involved in this, and they feel the same way without being in the same room, without being in the same space. We all collaborate, we have conversations, we speak on different things, but it's as if we all in the same room. Because I mean, honestly, I can't really articulate it any better than when Shunz said that, but it's very true. So you're talking about a bunch of sounds that are highly unique. Any artist that's on this project, when you listen to anything KD does, when you listen to anything DJ Shunz does or myself, we don't sound like anything else around us. And I think that's very, very beautiful. And it's rare. So when you're that type of individual, you have to understand who you are in God, because if not, because you don't sound like somebody else, it could throw you off your game and your path and your own level of excellence.
Absolutely.
People who really
and you're not authentic about being who you are. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I agree. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, very, very much so. Like I definitely have artists. I've been a hip hop head my whole life. But everybody I tell you that's my top people, or people that I've always admired their skill set and the things they've done, they've been pioneers in their own right. These are the people who set the path for music to follow them. So when you think of, for example, Tupac Shakur, it was never a one before him, nor has there ever been a one after him.
No one can. No more Tupac.
Same thing when you see Nas, a Jay-Z, a Kanye, like these individuals, that didn't exist at all until they became. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I never thought about it like that till Shunz said that, but yeah, I guess that's why. And having a group of people around you who are, like you said, being authentically themselves and really understand what that means, you can create in a whole different way. So I guess, I'm just excited to even say this out loud, because there's so much music that we creating that we know what's going on. We're fixing the nuances before it comes to the world, but it's so dope. It's to the point that honestly I don't listen to. I find myself not listening to Spotify and things as much as I used to. Like I'm really only listening to us. And that's really never happened to me before. Not at this level. So it's a crazy excitement. I'm sorry about how we, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with some passionate people.
I love the passion. You don't have to apologize. Please bring it. I love the passion. I love it. Trust me. I love that because you're demonstrating that you love what you do, and it doesn't feel like work to you. And I tell people, your gift is based on what you love to do for free, but eventually the passion becomes a profit, but you have to follow behind the passion first. And so I love that about your group. I mean, wow, you have a female DJ, then you have a wonderful producer, and now you. And so tell us what's coming up. I hear that there's a project coming out in 23. Yeah. So the first things first, Extraordinary will be out on Friday. So the cool thing about it is what's crazy is if you listen to all of us individually, you haven't heard this sound before. And so it's really cool. So when I was letting some of my, like I have a group of tastemakers, friends, colleagues, people that I respect and revere, my mentors, some people out there that's been doing major things in the industry. It's always been real blessings to me in terms of how I move. And I was letting them hear it. And it was blown away instantly. And the first thing they could say is, "Father, it's so different from what you've done before, but I love this. I love that even though it's different, it's still you." And that's just something, DJ Shunz has a real unique skill set to do. And that's something, you know what I'm saying? Like when she used that analogy of DJ Cat, I thought it was only me thinking that because I never heard you say that out loud, Shunz, even though I felt that way about you and the way that you move. I would have said that without you saying it. You know what I mean? So, and the same thing with KD. I've heard some of his wonderful music, but it didn't sound like this. So it's something different, it's something unique, but it's something needed. And the thing about it is when I started preparing the EPK, as we started getting into these other places, it came to be very fluid in terms of when I discovered, like just kind of describe the premise of this project. Being extraordinary is truly understanding who you are in God. That's a big deal. When you understand that, you can see yourself in a different way. You can kind of get a glimpse of how God sees you. Like, think about the fact you can move a mountain with you specifically being one of the people that you know what I'm saying, being a child of God, you can move a mountain with just a little bit of faith and thinking about how gigantic that is. So what if it was just a little more? What if you had the idea of really seeing him just a little bit more? What if you tapped into prayer and revelation a little more? What could happen? and to people that see me from the outside looking in, I can't see them this way. That's why probably they so humble in the way that I describe them, because they feel the same way. They don't see themselves like that. They just moving, right? But I've heard. Are you preaching in your lyrics? You're a preacher too. You're preaching. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you're preaching. You came up with 3 sermons already within that. I mean, that's amazing. I was like, moving mountains, faith, okay, being real to yourself. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine your lyrics. You have to definitely tap in. But yeah, it's like that. So I thought about it, and it's just that's the premise of this project. So the music the artist is sending back to us. Shunz can concur, KD can concur. Just the conversations we have. I never did a project in terms of doing executive producer from other people this way. And the way we move and the way we hear the music, the way we speak on, the way we know to take this, put this, the way we arrange in conversations, the way we collaborate is very powerful. So it's allowing the best of ourselves, the best of the artists that's doing with this to be presented. So it's going to be a blessing. It's going to be a blessing not only to America because it's bigger than that. So when we say global, it's because it's for the globe. It's for literally every green place on God's earth to be blessed with the type of music that's being presented, through the KD going crazy. And his range is wild, too. But it's also in the sense of how people respond to the music, how they respond to the topic that we're speaking on, how they respond to the chorus. What does this music say to you? And then having that come back and be put in a place of clarity is beautiful. So, we haven't got the date in terms of when we're releasing the full project.
we're cooking now. It definitely will be before the year is complete. It will be out way before that. I'm expecting my first kids. So we definitely want to make sure we move.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
You're busy.
So much. Yeah.
You have a son. You got a.
I got a move.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Y'all know Hassan B. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm very, very excited about it.
No, you're not. You're doing wonderful. I just love the fact that you're real. I love real people. You're displaying your passion. You're not doing anything wrong. I'm having a great conversation with you and your crew and your music because I love music. I mean, God made the book of Psalms the biggest book in the Bible. So I really believe music matters to God as well. And so you're not doing anything wrong. I just love your excitement. I was like, wow. Yeah. I can only imagine the energy with three of you guys, either virtually or in person. I just, wow. Crazy. I'm jealous.
It's really crazy. It's really crazy. And I mean, I'm just thinking, y'all, just the range of type of songs, the way these things are different yet the same, the way they're coming together for a body of work. Like, I mean, I could think of singles off the top of my head that are just, it'll bless the regions differently. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a very powerful body of work, and it's a necessity for this time. I mean, honestly, there's a lot going on in the world. We're fresh out of a pandemic. And it's time. You know what I mean? A lot of people was looking for something during the time where they couldn't go to a four-wall church. And we're presenting that. You know what I mean? The church is actively in us. You know, God lives within us. Like, it's literally a ministry on the go. It's not just being about a four-wall brick-and-mortar scenario. Nope. And this is what we present. It's something that will pierce the ear of a person that only listens to hip-hop only, of a person who only listens to church music only, the person who only loves, you know, African music only, of a person that only loves UK music only, of a person that only loves, you know, Southern hip-hop from the States type of thing. No, they would love this in a way they didn't think was possible. So we constructing is truly going to be like, we can't stop saying the word extraordinary.
That's beautiful. So I know this is going to be an interesting question, but what do you do when you're not making music? I think you make music 24/7, though.
KD, you go first.
Yo, I'm a music head. Like, I'm always making music. Like,
okay.
Okay. But I'm also like a creative. I'm always creating things. So I do a bit of graphic design, digital and marketing and all that.
Oh.
But everything just centers around like just creating. That's pretty much who I am. But on the most part, I am making music. When I'm not on the computer producing or doing, the music is in my head.
Of course. So, I mean, it's you. Yeah. You live and you breathe, right? Wake up, music. You're probably dreaming about music. That's beautiful. I love that. That means that you love what you're doing. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So it shows here that you guys have a 2023 Grammy Award nomination consideration. What is that like?
So that was me. I got it for a song that I released that I dedicated 100% to my wife. I'm one of those guys. I'm super. I love sitcoms, Martin, Gina. Oh my God, Living Single, stuff like that. Growing up with Hugh.
Oh, Living Single, that's my favorite.
Oh my goodness, come on now. You know I loved the Sinclair Overton. You know what I mean? So when I was coming up,
really?
Yeah, I love it.
These are the funniest ones to me. Yeah.
So when I came up, like my parents was excellent parents. Like they were great parents. But however, the marriage that we saw, the relationship we saw wasn't always the greatest. So they always, you know, Suave is, the name matches. I used to, thank God that, my love was for my wife only. But when I was young and stuff like that, I just used to, to love the ladies, stuff like that. But in my mind, what I really wanted was eventually to have long-term companionship. I thought that would be beautiful. And these people on TV, they just displayed it in a way I thought was so awesome. So I met my wife, fell in love, and she's truly the joy of my life. I sought God, and And the way we laugh, the way we bounce off each other, the way we discuss things in life is really like a sitcom. And I wrote a song called Sitcom Love for her. And people seem to love it all over the world. Like that, it's definitely propelled my project to be by far my last project I released called The Revelation to be my biggest album by far. That project has went on to do almost 600,000 streams. I've been Billboard success all last year. It's still songs on the radio right now from that particular project. And it got me a Grammy consideration for Hip Hop Song of the Year. And didn't get all the way to the Grammys this year, but it will be. You know, I feel what we cooking here, what we creating here is going to get me back there. Will get us there next year. And God willing, I'm accepting on behalf of God. You know what I'm saying? I'm accepting on behalf of, you know, kingdom creators. I'm accepting on the behalf of a family on the music. And the people that's with me are well deserving of accolades of that stature, because what they stand on and what they believe in is huge. So that's where that came from. Yeah, beautiful song. I love it. Still love it always. And it's a beautiful thing to get on these stages, honestly, across the world now, and get on the stage and say I wrote this for my wife, or have her in the crowd and I don't see anybody else except for her. Like I'm just rapping this verse and I'm really just talking to her. But it's been resonating all over the world. So yeah, Sitcom Love is available everywhere. But yeah, that's what got the Grammy consideration. So yeah.
Wow, congratulations. A love song. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So you guys do music, you having a great time at it. What's more in the future to come?
Who want to go first? Y'all want me to go? Y'all want to go?
I see like books. I see like maybe you guys doing platforms for people who are interested in music, doing training. I just see so much that you guys want to do to help those who's coming after you. I just see so much.
I can tell you this. I started off as literally just being obedient. And I've watched God give me revelation, wisdom, and clarity on so much. It's profound. I started literally being a person that made music for so long, and that made good music. I tell the truth, I know it was. But my fears, you know, just different things about people's perception. Like she said, being unique and knowing everything around me sounded different, but, you know, won't change who I am type of thing. It put me where I wouldn't release a lot of things. And when my life changed and God allowed me to really not only to do this, but do this as a way of worship, do this as a way of ministry, do this as a way of a method to reach people that wouldn't normally be reached, I just go crazy. I feel like Peter in the sense, like Paul in the sense, like when my scales got removed, everything just like go in God. And every year he gives me more. Every day he gives me more. So what started off as just me releasing some music independently, looking to just bless my local region, has become a platform for me to bless people all over the world. And London was the first time we went internationally. And from there, me and KD are working on bringing, you know, God willing, the EmBryd Major tour to South Africa soon. I've had some other friends in some other places as well. We're looking to bring this tour there. And the tour is only just an opportunity for worship in a very unique fashion. We have artists who have a chance to just be themselves in excellence, because they know I believe in that very much. So you hear it in DJ Shunz' thought process and the way she thinks. She really believes that. Like, we hold ourselves to a level of excellence in our performance and our quality, but also we hold ourselves to a standard of authentic worship in God. Like, if it can't just be throwing it at the wall. If it's not coming from a passion place, then it won't go where. So I said a lot of that to say this. The things that I see clear at this point is just continue to move globally. The things that I see from this point is to continue to be a person to give real advice to artists, to allow them to truly grow and become more. I can see this label really continue to grow larger and larger in impact. And I'm going to tell you the truth. When we talk about who you look at and what you aspire to be, the way God has given me this revelation, it went from me just being the best artist I can be to me being the largest global conglomerate I could be. He's given me what started off as just a label to be a clothing line, to be a film company. And I really want to see these things really grow. And he's giving me a little more, you know, as I go in faith, he gives me a little more clarity, a little more difference in terms of how we move. And I'm looking to see these things to continue to fruition. I'm looking for this to really be a sparking place for a legacy for our families. again, like I said, I have kids on the way, and the energy, the passion, the way this thing is seen through my eyes and the way I feel it and breathe it is at a place I've never been before. I know you asked this question about what we do in our daytime. So the other thing
no, you're fine.
I'm in career. I have a career in management. I'm a general manager for a cell phone company in the States, Verizon Wireless. Where that's really been my passion for a long time. So I do that as well. So it's music, it's the music ministry, it's performing, it's music, and it's also leadership and management. That's a big deal for me. But that's where I see it growing to. That's me. But I mean, definitely, Shunz, share it with the world. You know what I'm saying? KD, let her know. Because I'm interested in knowing as well. I see things for you guys. I'm just wondering what you think yourself.
I'm still waiting for clarity on a lot of things, but yeah, I love producing, making music. I'd love to have an EP out this year, God willing. Yeah, clothing brand I've been working on behind the scenes as well. So that will be amazing if that takes off. And yeah, so just music, fashion, and yeah, my family, spending more time with my family and just enjoying the fruits of my labor, really. I'd love to holiday more and spend more time having fun, so not just all work, but yeah, pleasure as well. That's me, really.
Awesome. Okay, I see why you guys are together. You guys have similar things in common. How about you, producer?
I also, like, God willing, I'm also gonna, I'm trying to put out a project, which is gonna be like an album, and then, but besides that, just gonna let God lead the way with everything. I like to travel a lot. Hopefully one day I'll be there in person. So yeah, just looking forward to that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you guys are so amazing.
We haven't met in person.
Oh, you guys have not physically met at all. You've just done things virtually.
Yeah.
You know what, though? That's the best.
Suave.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've met Suave in person when he came to London. But literally, we've known each other virtually for years. We've been working together for years now, making music together. So, yeah, it'll be exciting to finally meet up in person. That's definitely on the cards. When that will be, I don't know, but yeah, that's definitely something that's coming in the future.
That's gonna be a big deal, though. Yeah.
That's what's up right there. There's some people on that I met, online. I've never met in person, but like you mentioned, it's that spirit. When you connect to someone's spirit, it's like you've been knowing them forever. So I think you
definitely know that feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like, it's unique. It's real. It's authentic. And how can people reach out to you if they want to have you on their podcast, they want you to do a show, or who knows, they may want to collaborate? How can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. So for me, definitely, I'm on Instagram, it's Suave Colione, SUAVE, COLIONE. On Facebook, it's the same thing, Suave Colione. It's a space in between, like a first and last name. And on Twitter, it's under Colione Suave. Any of those methods would be wonderful. As well as they can reach directly to my business, which is Real Music LLC @gmail.com. I'm open and willing. Literally anywhere God says, and I can make it happen, I definitely will be there. As long as it's something that he's given a green light for, he'll make the way for me to be there. And I've experienced that several times now. So yeah, absolutely, that'll be how to get to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah. For me, it's DJ Shunz, literally DJ SHUNZ on all the socials that matter.
Oh, wow. Okay. I will definitely be looking to follow you all. How about you, producer?
Yeah, for me, it's KD Summerz. That's KDSUMMRERZ. So you can find me on like all social platforms. and yeah, all digital platforms. That's where you can find me. I'm happy to connect with anybody. Yeah, thank you.
No, thank you all. You guys are so amazing. It's kind of hard to do this interview in 50 minutes because you guys bring so much passion and so much coverage. I mean, I could go on and on with you guys about the word and the things that you're doing in the music industry as well as, ministry. So I just thank you once again for this fellowshipping time. I'm going to bring on Jerry, but we will be playing one of your songs at the end of the podcast. But Jerry, did you have anything additional that you would like to ask before we play the song that you have for them? I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for coming out here and sharing your passion. KD Summerz, he got noise in his mic. I'm going to put you on mute for a second. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out and sharing your passion with our audience, and hopefully you guys have inspired somebody. I know right now a lot of people are kind of in the dumps right now, just coming out of the holidays, but it's time to pick it up, y'all, and get motivated. And I think you guys did a great job to inspire somebody to find their purpose and or to share their gifts and talents. Amen. All right, who'd like to pray us out? Suave, you gonna pray us out, man?
Yes.
Thank the good Lord for your blessings, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Father, we thank you so much for this day, for this time, for this hour, for this appointed opportunity. Oh, Father, we thank you for just giving us the talent that you didn't allow us to bury. I thank you for just giving us the abilities to just actively reach your people through the methods that you gave us, to authentically walk in the path that you created for us. Father, we thank you so much for this platform. We thank you for so much for the time that's been allotted for us today, God. We thank you that they continue to just be blessed, Father, that you'll bless their method, that they'll bless their measures, the things that they're after, Father, and you'll bless it to a place where it just runs over. Father, I pray you'll bless us all, everybody that's on this call, everybody that's listening, to be able to truly live out of the salsa. Or, Father, meaning that the cup will runneth over, and as it runs over and over, Lord, Father, you allow us to just live off the extras. God, we give you glory. We thank you. We magnify your name to the highest extent, and we just give you all the praise and the honor for just this moment, God. We thank you so much for the present, the gift of the present. Oh, Father, we love you. We thank you. We magnify your name in all things. Amen.
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 Amen. Thank you so much, family. Thank you. All right, I know they're like 6-7 hours ahead of us, and I know they're ready to turn in. But thank you so much for putting the time in here on late night. That's right, late night radio with Jerry.
They are awesome. I enjoy all three.
Yes,
thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank y'all so much. I really enjoyed this a lot. I know this is my first interview of the year, so like it's a huge deal. Like I didn't realize I need this opportunity as much as I did. So this truly has been a blessing to me just to have this conversation with you guys, to be on here with my family. DJ Shunz and KD Summerz, man, like it's just really been a blessing for us to just, chop it up with you guys and just share different pieces what God has given us.
Amen. That's right.
Well, the honor is mine. Loving your passion. Keep that passion. Don't let that go.
That's right. Keep serving. That's right. Keep serving it up, y'all. Serving it up. All right. I know I had to put KD on me because he had some noise coming through his mic, and I want to make sure everybody hear what you guys were sharing. But we bring him back real quick because he has some final words. You have any final words, KD?
Thank you for having us. It's been really amazing. It's been an amazing podcast, and it's a big deal for me. It's early morning, but it's my new routine. So I'm like, this is good. So I'm just grateful, and hope listen whoever's gonna listen to this gets inspired, picks up something from the song, and
That's right. Keep producing, man. And Lady DJ, any final words for our audience?
Yeah, just like what the guys have said, thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure, especially coming from the UK to speak with you guys in America. It's such a blessing. So thank you so much for having us. And I really hope that you enjoy the song and, that people are inspired and enjoy it, really. And just
all right.
I really enjoyed you guys.
That's right. And Suave, you have to reach out to me, man, because I know Pastor Red, he comes on Thursdays a little early. He'd love to have you guys on. We make sure we make that happen. I think he's in the midst of basketball season right now, but I'll check his schedule and see if we can get you guys. I think he should be done in March. I think high school basketball is done in March. Hey man, and man, don't forget, man, to put your nomination in for the Spin Awards next year, man, because they give away international awards as well, and maybe you could fly your crew in, man, and because they have everybody there, man, all the big radio people in the South and everything, so that'd be real cool if you could do that. It should be around October. I think it's in November. Should be November, and also the Black Radio Hall of Fame. That's going to be huge. That's in Atlanta this year. So, Suave, I'm going to let you know when that comes up too, man, because I'm planning to be there. Hopefully, KIMMIE be there.
Definitely be there.
That's right. The whole crew, the whole Positive Power crew will be there. So, look for that, man. You can visit their website. Just Google Radio Black Hall of Fame. That is huge. They had a big ceremony up in, I think it was in Maine or Connecticut in 2022. And Paula G said everybody was there. People were shouting her name, so they definitely follow us on social media. They may not always make comments. The old heads don't really do a lot of that liking and making comments. They just keep it moving. But everybody see what you guys doing.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great, though. That sounds like a really
let's stay in touch with that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. All right, let's listen to this beautiful music, you guys. So hold tight while we let this thing rip. Here we go.
It's Collione. Real music. DJ Shunz. Welcome to the league of the unlikely extraordinary. Nevertheless, we come to disrupt the construct of the customary. Moving fast as McLaren's with the presence of a dignitary. More than talents and substance in the commentary. The new names are the no names. So prepared for a shift in their knowledge. Moving like the mascots at Savannah State College. Voices of the authentic worship. In the midst of heretics and the harlots. Food for the malnourished. The malnourished and the starving. With the face of the usual suspects. Like a Baldwin, independent by the definition. But major by involvement.
Like the way Jesus was born for Mary. I'm extraordinary. Weight on my shoulder, but I'm not the one that carries. Extraordinary. I did run my race and I'm not in a hurry. Extraordinary. I did raise my sling and I slay Goliath. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Grace too much, can deny it. They be gonna move the customary. God is on my side, no need to worry. Extraordinary. Grace too much, can deny it. They be gonna move the customary. God is on my side, no need to worry. Ain't with the gospel fresh like amen. The risen Christ with blessings and his garment. Sipping from the cup of life like I'm a ball man. Disrupt the system, make him say amen. Gonna look at my face, they look at my heart. Devil came to steal, so I'm always on guard. No though I should doubt, but I'm never gonna stop. Thought about the money, all getting to the top. Crazy. Way that we do what we do, Holy Spirit, then I teach you some more crazy. My very scene in my silly seed, didn't see that Jesus can change. Like the way Jesus was born for Mary. I'm extraordinary. Weight on my shoulder, but I'm not the one that carries. Extraordinary. I did run my race and I'm not in a hurry. Extraordinary. I did raise my sling and I slay Goliath. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Grace too much, can deny it. They be gonna move the customary. God is on my side, no need to worry. Extraordinary. Grace too much, can deny it. They be gonna move the customary. God is on my side, no need to worry.
Real music. Stop local.
That's a worldwide podcast.
Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Feel the power of double X.
Positive Power 21.
Worldwide Podcast.
Hey, my name is Davis and I'm from Haiti, but I live in Dominican Republic. I'm here, Positive Power 21, Jerry was live, worldwide.
All right, thank you, family. Thank you, family, for joining us right here on Late Night with Jerry was live, worldwide, and KIMMIE Kim out of St. Louis. And don't forget, y'all, you're listening to Positive Power, WXI Christian Media. And just like we just said, y'all, there's going to be some big stuff going on in Atlanta. That's right, between October and November. The awards show's going to be hitting. So get your tickets soon. Check them out, the Black Hall of Fame, the Black Radio Hall of Fame, and also the Spin Award. I'm Jerry was live worldwide, and this is Late Night.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.